Well, if you thought life in the jungle was tough before, think again. A Celebrity Get Me Out of Here season 25 episode 15 turns the heat way up, mixing power struggles, emotional wins, rebellion, and a contraband scandal into an unmissable wild ride. Stick around because I'm breaking down every twist, every meltdown, and the dramatic ending that has campmates at each other's throats. Literally, let's kick things off with the atmosphere in camp. After 2 intense weeks together in remote Australia, the cracks are finally showing. Campmates are snapping, alliances are shifting, and you can sense a mutiny bubbling under the surface. People are getting on each other's nerves, some denying it, some admitting it, some just causing scenes. But as tempers flare, the fun and chaos crank up. The episode starts with Eddie, new to camp cooking duties, making a bold attempt at rice for everyone's breakfast. He's feeling confident after yesterday, but reality bites pretty quickly. His rice ends up burnt and crunchy and not in a good way. Eddie's attempt is watched, judged, and roasted, pun intended, by the others. There's a hilarious scene where campmates debate who ruined the campfire and who's really responsible for the breakfast disaster. It's playful, but you can see the camp's patience is wearing thin, especially when the blame game kicks in. Meanwhile, Lisa and Shona are loving their new power positions as camp leaders, enjoying the rare luxury of the treehouse and not having to drag water or core around. But this also puts them in the firing line when campmates start resenting authority and plotting. You can't miss those little snipes, complaints about cores, and my favorite, sarcastic remarks about regal prerogative and not wanting to do the dishes anymore. But hey, there's more drama. Suddenly, a contraband scandal explodes in camp when Shona is caught using smuggled butter, which is completely against the rules. She tries to play innocent, claiming she found the butter in the trunk and, well, just couldn't resist. Instead of sharing, she nabs it for herself, and as word spreads, campmates go absolutely ballistic. The show throws some epic shade, saying it wasn't mine butter from anyone's head. It was factual butter with actual consequences. The fallout is instant. The leaders are forced to make a choice to step down or face the consequences of their rule breaking. But what does the camp do next? Dethroning Shona's brief era as leader ends with a chant for removal, and she's promptly jailed in the dreaded phone booth. Seriously, they yank her out of the leadership seat not even 24 hours after she got cozy in the comfy bed in the treehouse. Now, she's locked away on jungle lockdown, missing out on all the perks. Ruby Wax is elected as the new leader in an almost unanimous vote, and everyone is more than ready for a regime change. But watch out, Ruby wastes no time in flexing her authority, reordering people to dance for her entertainment, and declaring herself queen. Some call her leadership style a crazed dictatorship. The whole thing starts feeling way more like a Monty Python sketch than reality TV. Now, don't forget the iconic Bush Tucker trial in this episode. Lisa Riley is thrown into the mine of misery, a pitch black underground tunnel crawling with rats, spiders, squidgy offal, mealworms, and fake diamonds. She's got 11 minutes to collect as many real star diamonds as possible. With every fake diamond, she loses a point. Lisa gives it everything, crawling, groping, gagging, and literally fighting her fears. It's tense and disgusting and feels endless, but she absolutely smashes it, coming out with a proud haul of 8 diamonds, conquering not only the challenge, but her own anxieties and claustrophobia. She's back at camp, she's rallied as a hero, and you can sense how meaningful the personal victory is for her. While Lisa celebrates, the rest of the camp is still reeling. Power struggles intensify. The so-called revolution kicks in with campmates refusing to do chores, demanding apologies, and even plotting to sabotage the beds. It's chaos, whispered alliances growing louder, some members making dramatic speeches, promising rebellion from this day forward. The camp almost splits into 2 camps, the Empire under Ruby and the rebels, led by disgruntled former leaders and those tired of doing other people's dishes. Then comes the letters from home trial, a truly high-stakes emotional moment. The groups face a quiz-like challenge. Get it right, and your loved one's letter is delivered. Get it wrong, and it's literally shredded in a blender before your eyes. The tension is unreal. Some letters are saved, others tragically obliterated, and the emotional toll on the celebrities is obvious. The trial is cruel, no way to sugarcoat it, and as the blenders whirl, you see how much a simple message from home means after weeks in deprivation and drama. For the ending, let's talk about his downfall, is sealed by that little sachet of forbidden butter. He's symbolizing just how fragile jungle power can be. Ruby, newly enthroned and slightly wild with authority, doles out orders while a rebellion festers in the camp's heart. Lisa's mind trial win should have been a moment of unity, but against the backdrop of scheming and power games, it almost feels bittersweet. The episode closes with declarations of revolution, camaraderie for some, and frustration for others. The whole system of leadership, chores, and rules is on the verge of imploding, and you just know the next episode is going to be explosive. In summary, this episode is all about change, power grabs, betrayals, Tough challenges, resentment, and one epic rebellion. Lisa's courage offers hope, but the camp's unity is threatened by secret butter, shoddy rice, and the rise of Queen Ruby. As always, the jungle brings out the best and worst in everyone, and the tension now crackles in every corner. If you enjoyed the recap, let me know in the comments. Would you go for the butter or stick to the rules? Who should really lead the camp? Smash that like button. If you want more episode breakdowns, share with your mates, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on the craziest reality TV twists. See you next time for even more jungle madness.